I want to give you a challenge. I'm going to promote you to become a HSE and sustainability manager for Tonga Hewlett Zimbabwe. But I'll give you an 18-month project to apply the safety culture law as a low-hanging fruit and try to build a one culture, one company culture between Hippo Valley states and the Triangle Sugar states. So I embraced that challenge, and I remember we had to merge aligned departments between the two companies. For example, we would say the electrical engineering department at Triangle combines with the electrical engineering department at Hippo Valley Estates to make one electrical department of Tonga Hewlett Zimbabwe. Then we introduced safety theater competitions. We introduced the first aid competitions. We did the roadshow campaigns, doing what we used to call edutainment, which was education with entertainment, selling the whole idea of safety to employees and their families on the ground. Then this built up into the grand final, which we referred to as the annual Safety, Health and Environmental Day for Tonga Hewlett Zimbabwe. I remember that day in 2010, I had to host more than 7,500 employees and their families into a sports ground stadium, where we were now selling awards and introducing the consolidated single culture mascot for Tonga Hewlett Zimbabwe, and then giving prizes to the winning departments. And that's how we built together the culture for this company. So the company became so successful then that I was eventually promoted. I never lasted 18 months. I only lasted 1 year in that role. And then I was promoted to the head office in South Africa.
Your greatest achievements, you have so many. What do you think your greatest achievements are? If you just list the top few that come to your mind.
Okay, so I would say safety culture transformation, right? I think this has been tested in 3 different case studies with the three different cultures in different countries, and it was proven to be successful. So I will rate that one as one of the top achievements. Then earlier on, I gave an example of environmental management. It was just one of several projects that I handled during my career. So I would say project management, be they environmental project management, be they safety project management, sustainability project management, or even engineering project management. I think it's one of the areas that I'm really happy with the achievements that I've had. Then I would also talk to talent management and the skills retention. We didn't talk about it today, but in my career, I have helped young people, girls and boys, who had just come out of high school without any tertiary qualification. And I took them in. Some of them were employed as general workers, put them on training on various safety courses, and developed a 3-year HSE training program. And at this stage, I've developed more than 20 HSE managers. Most of them, they are managers now. Some of them, they are HSE specialists. So I would say, and during the process, I actually saved the company from outsourcing activities to external consultants by insourcing such activities. But it also touches to my passion of developing people. Each company was tasked to represent itself at ministerial level to the National Air Quality Officer to try and motivate for a postponement or a grace period in compliance requirements or some relaxation. So I was tasked by virtue of my title to set up a project team and direct a project that would firstly determine how much the company needed to invest to make sure that we comply, and then eventually go and try to sell that idea to the Minister of Environment and the National Air Quality Officer, so that the company could be allowed to implement that project without it being closed. So I had to set up a big team involving 4 general managers, 4 engineering managers from each sugar mill, environmental managers, external consultants, and external stakeholders. Then we brainstormed. For me, it was moving from the engineering team to look at the engineering best practice design technology in the world that would meet this. Then go to the stakeholder department to try to find an idea of convincing communities that they should vote for us to continue operating. And then go to the environmental practitioners to say, how can we remain in line with the requirements of the law? So the outcome of the brainstorming exercise revealed that the company needed to spend about $48.8 million to invest in new technology that would meet that. And obviously it was cost prohibitive because all the 4 sugar mills combined did not even produce 10% of that amount as revenue. So we had to go through what I'm referring to as a personal challenge, where I had to take fellow engineers to task, because according to them as engineers, they would just say, this is a take it or leave it. There is no alternative. But then we unpacked as an engineering team, and I was now digging deep into my engineering skills and saying, okay, what is it that we cannot do on the existing equipment and upgrade it so that we avoid, firstly, buying new technology at an exorbitant price, and secondly, stopping the mill for 6 months to install this technology and losing revenue. So we eventually found each other, and we agreed that indeed I was correct to suggest that we could improve on existing technology, like just retrofitting electrostatic dust suppressors, improving water quality and effluent, and so forth and so forth. So once we concluded that, we determined that this project was going to be able to be completed at, I may mix my figures, but I think it was, at about 16 million, if I remember well, compared to 48 million. I will need to compare the figures. All what I remember, I think it was more than 83% saving in terms of cost.